Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. We have birth, rebirth with the Grail Knight. So a new chapter is beginning here. Someone feels very sorry or feels like this sense of guilt, and they need acknowledgement here of forgiveness. I'm also seeing that this could have been a situation that really wasn't accepted in the real world. Could be a forbidden connection as well, because I'm seeing someone really being sheepish here and understanding that things have to completely change in the rebirth card in order for this to work out or for this to be acceptable. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing it, so I want to mention it. I look for you everywhere. I want to feel that way again. This person is definitely looking for you, but trying to see if they can get any information out of you as well. Definitely missing your energy. Overall energy, we have the Sun card. This is about positivity, but also acknowledgement here. I'm picking up more so clarity and acknowledgement. So let's see what's going on in your energy. We have Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Chariot, and the Lover's card. Yeah. You might have been dealing with someone, or the situation might have been where you had to keep it under the cuff. It felt like you were really doing your best to stay out of harm's way. I also see somebody, if that's not the case, was definitely trying to deceive you and you feel like you're onto them, that they made some poor choices to neglect you, and that they were always up to something. I see with the Lover's Chariot card, you feel like now's the time to choose yourself, to overcome whatever has happened here, even though you feel like there's some unsettled energy in what actually has happened. So I see you really don't have all of the information here, but you're trusting in the universe, trusting in the divine as well. With the Lover's card, this connection is very strong. It feels like there is a pull that you try to get away from. I also see some of you having difficulty at night. The Seven of Swords. Justice, yeah, you feel like this person avoided to totally own up to some things, that they were dishonest. They should have really approached this in a different way. But I see with the Lover's Chariot, I want to see this. Queen of Swords, there you are. This is a great week because this is going into the next 2 weeks here. You're going to start seeing some changes. If there has been nothing happening and you feel betrayed or you feel deceived in some way, something is coming to light that is going to give you a voice in the situation. Okay, so let's see what's going on with them. We have Seven of Pentacles, the Star, Nine of Wands, ooh, the Emperor card, Page of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yeah, some of you are in like an unacceptable type of connection here. It feels taboo for some of you. If that's not the case, what I see is that this person ran away from their duties here. Also, some of them testing their religious values or traditional beliefs here, thinking that, well, if I'm miserable and I'm following the traditional routes because that's what is expected of me, then why should I live my life like that? This is a defining moment in this person's life with the Emperor card here. Kind of the universe pushing them to really decide and assess some things, figure out what makes them happy and what did they really desire and want. No matter who doesn't like it or what comes against it, as long as they do this in a very fair and honest way. And with the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands, yeah. Like me, they feel like, you know what? It's okay to be a rebel. It's okay to go after what I desire. Also, they feel like you are unattainable here in the Star card. They've never met anyone like you, but it's almost like they can't have you and they want you desperately. This is a feeling of, you know, I don't care anymore. I'm ready to throw in the towel and just go do what I actually want to do. So let's see what's happened in the past. Also, I see some of them having dreams about you constantly. Okay, so Ace of Swords, King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles for the past. So I see them holding back, not wanting to speak their truth, too fearful to really open up and express themselves here in the King of Cups, Ace of Swords, because they might just lose everything that they've built up until this point. This can be anything here: financial, stability within an environment, things attached to it that really give their lifestyle a boost, whatever this is. For some of you, if it's not a third party, I see someone holding on to the fact that they feel they are not good enough for you. Okay, they feel like you are somebody that they couldn't believe they got into this connection to begin with, and they don't feel they're good enough to have it. Because we're the Knight of Swords now with the King of Cups. This person has a lot of fears and doubts whether they are worthy of this love or worthy of you. Okay, so let's see this Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Okay, for some of you, yeah, if you are in a third party, you both knew it would take quite a while in order to be able to be together, or them having to make a decision. There is a focus here on practical matters, trying to do their due diligence, and you as well. And I see that this unavoidable change that has happened here has caused a ripple effect in their life, but also in this connection. And I see that they walked away. This person felt like they're not going to walk away for good. They were playing the long game here, but feeling like they had to leave their heart behind. This was a devastation for them, but they weren't showing you any emotion. Some of you, I see, the walking away period or holding back in the Four of Pentacles was they were acting very stoic here. They're acting like it doesn't even matter to them. This whole connection or the love that's here wasn't special. All right, I want to see why. Let's see the challenge. Something disrupted this. Okay, that happened in their environment. Now, this can be an overwhelming amount of stress or fear going on and other things piled up, or it can be a third party. So, Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I knew something was going to happen like this because it just feels so murky. It feels like this person abandoned you, walked away completely. And that's exactly what happened here. They cut you off without thinking about your feelings or what was going to happen so that they could win at all costs here in the situation. But with the Devil, this is them acting as if possibly this wasn't even a relationship, right? They could have ghosted you and just made you feel like you were crazy. You made it all up, that you had made this connection up, kind of. There's this just really tense, murky feeling of you feeling all of a sudden your world changed in one moment, because when they walked away, how they did it completely destroyed you. This is devastation here in the Five of Pentacles, where you felt abandoned, you felt betrayed, and you felt like you didn't mean anything at all to them in the end here, especially with the Ace of Cups. Things just never progressed, no matter if at times they were charming to you. And other times they acted very focused on other things, and they would come back around or engage with you when they had time. But other than that, you just didn't feel as important to them, even though they could say the right things at times. Some with the Five of Pentacles. Four, I just heard, had an issue always trying to read their face. So yeah, somebody here watching this had a problem trying to really read their poker face, trying to figure out what they were feeling from just their expressions here. That shows a lot. That shows me that they weren't expressing anything. You had to kind of really figure things out for yourself. And that was hard, because your heart was invested here. In the King of Cups, their heart was too. And this is a deep love for them. You came closer than anyone has to them in their life. And I'm also seeing as well, because we have the Five of Pentacles, this person could have an issue of dealing with emotions, right? They don't like people to get too close to them. They like to keep a certain distance and kind of put on this facade a little bit so that they're an enigma, okay? Somebody that you can't really figure out. They like their privacy as well, a lot of them, especially with the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. That's somebody that desperately just wants to keep everything close to the vest. So the Four of Wands, you could be dealing with a twin flame here, but I see that this came as a surprise. It's almost like you wanted to believe in this person. You wanted to trust them. But what they showed you was exactly what you were fearing. That they were showing their true colors, and you invested so much, some of you a lot of time here, to where as they just threw it away in 1 second, it's like it never existed. There was this shock factor with you with the Queen of Swords, especially with the Page of Swords Chariot. You're like, how am I going to overcome this now? So if they just withdrew, they feel like they don't owe me an explanation. They don't feel like they need to talk to me. So how am I going to deal with this? And you were just left there by yourself, trying to deal with these emotions and trying to sift through what has actually happened here. What did I miss? Come with the Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah, they just took the decision that seemed most logical and safe for them. So I do see, and I hate to say this, the cowardly way out, but it left you with despair, right? Because what are you going to do with then all these emotions? It felt like you were just left with a lot of baggage here. All right, so Temperance, Page of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Tower, Six of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, you're not going to believe it. What's happening is finally things are shifting in a different direction. We have a new chapter. This is a rebirth into something that you're just not going to believe. It's going to really bring you some insight on what has happened here, but it's going to give you a special gift, something that you desired from the beginning. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.